Hello students, today I am going to teach you about map and globe. As you are now in 6th class, so you have a problem I think because you have studied geography in SST in 5th class. So you have to hear it properly and you have to see some pictures also clearly. So I will start from the map. So let's start with map first. So what is the definition of the map? You must be knowing it, I think, or if you don't know, then I'm going to tell you. Map is the diagrammatic representation of the whole earth or a part of it on a flat surface. So I'm saying flat surface, that is plane surface. Map cannot be drawn on a spherical surface or curved surface. So it is drawn only on plane or flat surfaces, like either the paper or the wall or the ground. So map is drawn on a flat surface. So there are many advantages of map nowadays. There are Google Map also. Many people they can travel to other countries also by seeing the Google Map from one state to another state, from one city to another city. It is very easy now. Nowadays we can use mobile or we can also trace the place with the help of map. They map, and when we say about map and globe, then map is more advantageous than globe because we can see different types of physical features, different types of countries, different types of continents, uh, and also different physical features and different type of themes on that particular country. Different types of themes, you must be knowing that there are different types of maps. So when we say about different types of maps, it means that there are I think you might have read about the political map, physical map. You have seen that map. If you have not seen, then you can see it on this picture. This is the physical map of India. This is the political map of India. You can see the states, their capitals, and different cities in this map. And as we are in lockdown, so I cannot show you the big, larger map. So when we start the school, then we will see it in large. Now we have discussed about map. Now I will tell you about the globe. So you have read in your lower classes 2, 3 in SST that globe is a small model of the earth. So although it is a model of the earth, although it has limitation than map, but it has some advantages also, like it is in spherical shape. So as the earth, it also looks like circular shape, spherical shape, and we can easily see the virtual size and shape of the earth as it looks like. So we can also see the different physical feature and different continents in one in that globe, and we can also see the tilt of the earth from the globe. We can see the rotation of the earth because it is tilted. Globe is also tilted like earth, and also we can rotate it also. So we can see the rotation of the earth, or earth rotates around its axis, and also we can rotate it around a sun also by different activities. You can see, if you have not seen the globe, you can see it in picture. When we will start the school, I will show you globe also in school. It is a globe picture. So I will show you the globe, actual globe in school, so you can only remember how the globe looks like. We can see different physical feature. You can see blue color and the mountains in brown, then green in the plains in green. So we can see different physical feature also in globe, but there is limitation, but that is important also. Globe is also important. Now there are some disadvantages of globe. As in map we can see different physical feature, but or different types of themes like road map are there, like rail maps are there, like forest maps are there, like wildlife sanctuaries are there, or if you have to see the temple, you can see temples of India, wherever it is mosque or churches, wherever that churches are there. So, or monuments, if you have to see the monuments, you can see in map. But in this main disadvantage of globe is that it has limitation, that whatever is shown in the globe, that you can only see, that is mostly the continent, the oceans, or the physical feature which is shown on that, only that you can see. And we cannot see the back portion of that globe also. But in map we can see the whole world at one place. So that is the main disadvantage of the globe, that we cannot see the different physical feature of a country or a city. In topography map, I told you about the different type of map. If I have not told you, then I am telling you that there are different types of map, that is physical map, political map, thematic map, and topography map. Physical map you have seen in that picture. Physical map shows the physical feature of the earth or a country or a continent. If you have not seen, then you can see the picture which you have seen. Then that is physical map. Then political map. Political map shows the political boundaries of a country or the world. So in that map you can see the countries, you can see the capital of that country, you can see the important cities, the capital cities, and the important cities of that country. So in that there are world map also, there is a country map also, or the state map also. You can see the different cities of that state. If you have to go from Darbhanga to Patna, you can easily know the distance also, from where, how much distance is there from Darbhanga to Patna. So you can see that in map, but in globe we cannot see the distance. We think that it is very near, but it is far away, as it is shown in the scale in map. That I will tell you what is scale later on. So we cannot also see the different physical feature, and the map is more convenient, as we can fold it, we can move it from one place to another place. But as globe is heavier, so it is not easy to move it in every classes, as you see in our school, that we have to take it and move it from one place to another place, so it may get damage also. But in map we can roll it and we can move it to other places also. So these are some of the disadvantages of globe. Now I will tell you about the difference between the sketch, plan, map. So these are all the diagrams which is of building or a country also, or the state also. But sketch, when we say about the sketch and the plan, that is of a limited region, or a less area, or a limited area, like Darbhanga, or the area of the Darbhanga, or the school. Then that is drawn in the sketch or a plan. So what is sketch? You must be not knowing. I think you have never read about sketch and plan. So that is there. So sketch is a rough diagram of a map. So it is a rough diagram. So it is drawn roughly, because it is not shown according to the scale. So when we measure the distance between two places in sketch, then we cannot really know the distance of that actual distance which is there on the ground. In plan is also a sketch, that is also a rough diagram, but in that that is drawn according to the scale. So plan is also a sketch, but it is drawn according to scale. So that is the difference between the sketch and the plan. That is, the sketch is drawn not according to scale, but plan is drawn according to scale. Then map is there. Map you have already read, the diagrammatic representation of the whole earth or a part of it on a flat surface. So it is drawn according to scale. So these are the three different types of maps, you can say, or different types of the drawing of a place, so by which we can represent a particular area. So you have read about difference between sketch, plan and map. Now you can see it in picture also, how the sketch looks like, how the plan looks like, and the map look like. Now you can see the sketch of a university or a township. This is the sketch, so it is a rough diagram, it is not drawn according to the scale. Now you can see the plan. So plan is also a sketch, it is also a rough diagram, but it is drawn according to scale. So we can measure the distance between two places in this diagram. Map you have already seen. So this is the physical map of India. So in this you can see rivers also and the cities also, and also how India looks like. So now I am telling you about the cartography. So I think you have never heard about this word cartography. So cartography is the science of making maps, and cartographer is the person who make maps. So you must have now heard, now remember what is cartography and cartographer. So when we say about the different types of maps, then we must know about the atlas. Some of you might have seen the atlas also. So atlas is the collection of maps. Now you can see atlas also. See this in this picture. This is the atlas, world atlas. This is you can purchase this by from any publication, and you can see different types of physical feature, different countries, or also of the different states of that country, or there are different thematic maps also, topographical maps also. Now I will explain you about the components of a map. So when we see the map, if you have seen the map in that picture, you have seen something written at the top right hand corner of the map, that is India physical or India political. So that is the title, that is the heading of that map. From that map we can know about whether it is a physical map, whether it is a political map, or whether it is a thematic map. So with the help of title we can know about the theme or about the heading of that or the topic of that map. So that is very important. Then the other is the direction. So with the help of direction we can know the distance between two places. So mostly we have to find the direction in kilometers. So in if we have to say about the direction, then I have to tell you about the different types of map according to scale. So for that I have to tell you about the scale. So scale is the ratio between the actual distance on the map or the distance shown on the ground. So that is the scale. So scale tells us about the distance. So it is the ratio between the distance shown on the map and the actual distance on the ground. So mostly when we say about the large scale map and when we say about the small scale map, then we mostly say about the scale. So if it is large scale map, then we show the smaller area in great detail. So that is called as large scale map. So you must know about the definition of the large scale map and the small scale map. So small scale map are the maps in which we show the larger area in less detail. So when we say about the India map or the world map, then that is small scale map. And when we say about the large scale map, then that is map of a small area. So that may be Darbhanga, that may be Donar, that may be Alalpatti. So that is shown in a small scale map. So then the other is the measuring distance. So how we measure the distance between the two places? So mostly we measure the distance in kilometer, meter and centimeter. So when we according to the scale, so as map is smaller in size than the actual size, so mostly we measure it in centimeter to kilometer. That is, if the places the scale in the map shows 1 centimeter, then it may be equal to 1 kilometer on the ground. So that is the distance shown on the map according to the scale. Direction is an essential component of a map. So with the help of direction, we can go to our destination very easily. So direction is very important. So you must have read direction in science also. That is, there are 4 main direction, or which we also say it as cardinal direction or main direction. That is north, south, east and west. So these are the 4 main directions, and there are 4 other intermediate direction. Intermediate direction is also very important, because with the help of intermediate direction we can go to the exact location. So intermediate direction is also important. So that is northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest. So intermediate directions are also important. You can see this direction in the map. Now you can see this map. So you can see the different direction as north, south, east, west, then northeast, northwest and southeast and southwest. Now I will tell you some of the importance of this direction. So with the help of direction we can know the different celestial bodies where it is located. So as we know about the pole star, so pole star is located in the north, so we say it as a pole star, that is in north. So how the earth rotates around its axis, so that also we know from the direction. So earth rotates from west to east. We know that where the sun rises and where the sun sets. So sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Then it is also very important for the different armed forces like Navy, Army and Air Force. So with the help of direction they protect our border. So it is very important for our defense. So direction is important for our defense forces. Then direction is also important for the students, because without direction they will not be able to know about the state, where that state is, where that river is, where that city is, or where that physical feature is. So for direction, for the students also, this direction is very important. So there are different ways to find the direction. So with the help of mariner's compass we can find the direction. So this is mariner compass. It has a needle which is fixed in a pivot. So mariners that moves in a northeast direction, that always remains in a northeast north-south direction, because the Earth's magnet is in the north-south, so it shows the north-south direction. With the help of north-south direction we can know the different other directions. So mariner's compass is used by the mariners, or it is also a magnetic compass because it has a magnet. So with the help of mariner's magnetic compass or mariner's compass, the seaman can go to different places. As you know that Columbus wanted to come to India, but he reached America because there was no mariner's compass at that time, and he did not get the exact direction, so he went to America. Then with the help of rising sun we can know the direction. As we know that sun rises in the east, so when we see the sun, the face facing the sun, the rising sun, that is east, and the direction which is at the back of us, that is west, and the right hand side is the south and the left hand side is the but that is north. So with the help of sun also we can know the different direction. Then the pole star is there. With the help of pole star, everyone knows that pole star is located in the northern direction. So with the help of that pole star, we can know the other different other direction also. We can know because it is in the north. So when we see the when we are facing the pole star, then the place which is in the right hand side, that is in the south, and the place which is in the left hand side, that is the north, and the place which is at the back of the person who is seeing the pole star as west, oh sorry, that is south. So with the help of pole star also we can know the different direction. So I am concluding today's class by the following outline of the lesson. So you can write it, and if you have problem you can also comment in the YouTube where this video is loaded. So good day to you all. Thank you.